What's up, Aries? What's going on? Welcome in, welcome back. I hope you're having a beautiful day. With those of you who haven't been with me before, hello, welcome in. My name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic, medium, tarot reader, healer, empath, and I also have the gift of crystal telekinesis, which I will demonstrate for you in a minute. I embody my spirits. They're always with me. They will be picking out the first several cards here, and then I will follow them up with the tarot. Okay, and yeah, let me give you a demonstration of my telekinesis real quick. I won't move the bell, but I will move the clapper inside. Okay, they say that this doesn't exist, but it does. I'm here. All right, let's go. Okay. And with my hands also, I can move whatever object I have in my hands, okay? Whatever object that I have in my hand, the energy from my hands moves whatever object I have, okay? All right. Okay, let's get to the reading. Aries, I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Whew, let's see what's going on in our lives here. Let's see. Subscribe to my channel so me and my spirits can pick up on your energy. Okay, and again, we're all at different lives and we're all on different timelines. All right, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do private readings. My information is down below. All right, but subscribe to my channel so me and my spirits can pick up on your energy, and that helps. Okay, it helps. All right. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on. Aries, Aries. Aries, what's going on? What is... All right, safe, home. This is what crowns us. That's right. Our home. We're safe. We like to be home, Aries. You know, some of you, you love to be home. Your safe haven is your home, your family. You know, you love your home. That is what crowns you, okay? What's a third eye for Aries? Third eye. What is Aries' third eye? Aries' third eye. What are they saying for Aries? The third eye for Aries. Intuition. This is what your intuition is telling you right now. Your intuition is party, have fun, okay? For some of you, you need to party and have fun, lighten up a little bit, all right? For some of you, you might be throwing a party at your house. For some of you, or you're partying at your house. Martini, I just heard martini. I don't know, maybe some of you love martinis. Screwdriver, I just heard screwdriver. All right, health, emotional, better habits. All right, for some of you, or maybe somebody around you needs to take care of their health. All right, emotionally. Okay, this can be you or that, or somebody around you. Better habits. Somebody needs better habits. Maybe somebody around you is drinking too much or partying too much. All right. Heart chakra for Aries. Heart chakra for Aries. It says look closely, pay attention. All right. In your heart chakra, it says look closely, pay attention. It might be to something or someone, okay? This might be with your health. Take a look at something in your health, all right? Careful. Pay attention to something, though. This can be something or someone, or it can be your health. Maybe maybe somebody's partying too much, something. Or not eating healthy. Something with somebody's heart. It's going to be somebody around you. It can be you, okay? Temptation, a gamble, risk and reward. It's a gamble. Somebody here is temptation. It has temptations. It's a gamble of some sort. This is in your solar plex, so Your gut feeling is telling you something about a gamble, a risk, and a reward. You're tempted by somebody. You know, somebody's tempted by somebody. They're saying, but look, you know, like look closely, maybe pay attention, you know, pay attention. Take a real look closely at this person if you're tempted. Uh, Endings, change, transformation. This is, you know, where your love. For some of you, you know, you're in the middle of a separation or an ending, maybe to a maybe divorce, or maybe you're separating, or maybe you're arguing, or you're thinking about separating with them, but maybe you changed. You know, maybe there was something, you know, that happened, that there was a temptation. For some of you, there was probably some kind of temptation that caused this endings. Okay, for some of you, you're different, you're changing, and you just, you know, with this person, you just can't with this person anymore because you changed. All right, for some of you, you changed, so you ended things. It's an end of some kind of cycle, though, for sure. And then what grounds you right now, Aries, is bound by love. You know, deep connection to somebody, an attachment. You know, look at the handkerchief. Handkerchief can be a significant. I know it is to me. My dad used to wear a lot of handkerchiefs, you know, in his suits and stuff. But handkerchief can be significant. All right, but some of you are bound by love, like you're attached to somebody, but there's handcuffs. See, with the rose, somebody's handcuffed to somebody. They're in prison. Maybe they feel trapped, or they're just, you know, attached, or they're just attached by something, bound by love, deep connection. But there's also an attachment with the handcuff here, so take it where it resonates, you know. Maybe somebody that you love, you know, you love them, but, you know, you guys no longer resonate, you know, but there's a deep connection. Maybe you guys are from the past life trying to, you know, bring it to the next one now, and it's just, you know, you feel trapped by love, by them. Okay, breakthrough. This is what you don't see under the deck, is a breakthrough of some sort, breaking through barriers. All right, you're breaking through barriers now, though. Some kind of breakthrough. For some of you, you're doing childhood like healing. I just heard childhood healing, or you're breaking through something here. I don't know, something like that. Aries. What else? What do you have to sell, Aries? What about the safe home and family? And what is this? What is this? Home, safe, family. Yeah, you're working on something. You can be dealing with the Gemini. For some of you, you're dealing with Geminis. That's your person. All right. But Eight of Pentacles, somebody, you know, is a skill development. You're working on something. And this is for your home. You might be working, you know, something on your home. Might be doing some kind of renovations or something of some sort like that. But for some of you, you're going back, you know, you're in school. You're in school. You love your house. That's right. I just heard you love your house. But you're like, you know, yeah, for some of you, you're doing construction in your house. But this is skill development, mastering something, repetitive something here. Oh, High Priestess. That's right, Aries. Right in the heart chakra. You got that right. Queen of Wands. Something that you're doing here. Something you're going forward with determination. You know, I guess with this, whoever's doing this apprenticeship or something. Or maybe going back to school with something of some sort. Okay. But you have, yeah, this is you, independent. All right. Looking forward. Looking for your boat to come in. Three of Wands. All right. Progress. Expansion. Again, I feel like some of you are expanding your house or something like that, or you're doing renovations to your house, of some sort. Some of you have opportunities overseas. You're looking ahead overseas. Foresight, foresight. And then we have the High Priestess right there. Yeah, intuition. You know, foresight, divine feminine. This is, you know, trust yourself. This is sensitive. You have sacred knowledge, your intuition. And then right above that is pay attention. All right, pay attention. Careful. So this is you. Pay attention. Look closely. High Priestess. And this is you looking at everything like this now. This is you looking at everything like you're careful. You're paying attention to everything. You're looking closely at everything. You know, you're looking ahead. You're preparing. You're determined. That's right. You were heartbroken, right? Right above that, it was a gamble. You were tempted about something. You were them. Somebody here was tempted. Three of Swords. Heartbreak. Right. Endings. Heartbreak. Loss. Divorce. Like I said, sorrow. Depression. What's the Three of Swords? Yeah, it was an ending of some sort. Yeah, an ending. You moved on. All right, the Chariot. You moved on. Okay, you moved on. For some of you are having car problems, but you moved on. Control with determination, with progress, willpower, and you changed. You transformed. And now you're the Chariot with movement, moving forward from this heartbreak too. So some of you are healing, you transform, you change, you're healing from all this heartbreak, or you're leaving. You're controlling it now. Or you got over it. I feel like some of you, you're leaving this heartbreak. Some of you got over it already. You found out something. You looked closely or you dug deep. High Priestess energy. What's bound for by love and the Chariot? What is this with the Three of Swords? What is this? Too many. Yeah, somebody being cheap with you. That's right. You know, people holding their feelings back or even holding money from you, holding emotions. Something like that. Yeah, the King of Wands, natural leader. This is you looking ahead, overcoming challenges, and you know, this is career focused. Now you're really focused on career right now for some of you. For some of you, you know, you're looking at the big picture and you're more focused on work. I feel like for some of you, you're more focused on work. You might have a deep connection with somebody, but you're not focused on that right now. This is for some of you, not all of you. Okay, let me see what the... Aries. What are you going to tell me for Aries? What is this? Home, safe, and working on something here. Sad news. Sad news about something. Not what you wanted to hear. Something either about your money or home. It's an inconvenient truth of some sort here. Maybe you're feeling alienated in life. Or you're dealing with a foreigner for some of you. Or maybe you're feeling like you don't fit in to other people, you know. There's a third party here. Third party, too many people involved. This can be, you know, this might be a possible love triangle. Maybe that's probably why you're, somebody was tempted. Yeah, again, look, poor health. Somebody has something to do with something's health, somebody's health. And I feel like this is why there's sad news. I don't feel like it's you though, Aries. But it's something to do with somebody's poor health. And look closely, High Priestess. This is right above High Priestess, all right? I mean, right beneath High Priestess. And it says poor health, neglecting health. Health needs assessment, mental health conditions, addictive habits. This can be, you know, this can be you needing to take a close look you know, at somebody. Okay? Yeah, maybe you're feeling like, you know, you're alienated here, like, you know, so you don't fit in, like, you know, they're not making you fit in or something, feeling like you don't fit in. Yeah, but this can be something addictive. I don't know, somebody around you that you have to take a good close look at, who has maybe either mental health conditions or some kind of addicted habits, you know? So pay attention, but your intuition is definitely going to let you know about something or someone that has this poor health, okay? The star, right, the star. This is a wish fulfillment, blessings, wealth and fame, becoming quite popular, brand new and hopeful life. For some of you, you know, this can, you know, for some of you, your loved ones, you know, and then a man, maybe people around you or your person, you know, is heartbroken because you're gonna, you know, you wealth and fame came along here. Something to do with wealth and fame, though. The star and Gemini is the same thing. And then a man, a man. So this is a man. A man will assist you. A man will play a key role. And this is moving on from probably a man here. Somebody's moving on from this man. Karmic justice. Karmic justice. Wrongs will be made right. Okay? Wrongs will be made right. You will be vindicated at the end. Alright? You're going to be getting what you deserve. And you're going to be learning a karmic lesson as well. By this love. This bounded, you know, by love. King of Wands. Definitely learning your lesson about this, though. What else for Aries over here with this 8? Oh, wow, Pentacles and sad news. What is this poem? What is this? Abetting and abetting. Abetting and abetting. Somebody's gambling. 1970 is significant. April 7th is here. Also March 27th is here. It says hit the brakes. And then the number 7 came out again. You might be seeing 777, or 7 is very significant for you. April 7th, April 17th, March 27th. But hit the brakes, they're saying. All right, hit the brakes with something. Could be with this, you know, partying. All right, lighten up. What's this third party with the 3 of Wands? Somebody's looking forward to something here, though. Dragging their feet in committal. Yeah, somebody's dragging their feet. And then right above that is third party. Somebody might be dragging their feet, but I feel like it's with the health concerns. All right, somebody's dragging their feet about some kind of health or emotional concerns here. They're dragging their feet. I feel like somebody, again, I feel like this is chains, you know, and then with the handcuffs, somebody's bounded and trapped and something like that. They can't go, or maybe dragging their feet, you know, in commitment. Maybe you want to get out of this relationship. You want to move on for some of you. You know, so for some of you, there's a bad health. There's some of you, you know, somebody's got to look at their health. You know, this is, you know, this can be somebody that you know that has to look at their health. It can be a possible, you know, third party right above that, you know. But for some of you, I feel like, you know, you foresight, looking forward, like whatever, you know. You're the high priestess. You know what's going on here, right in the heart chakra. You know everything that's going on. And there's a reason why somebody's dragging their feet about something. This can be you or them, all right? Dragging their feet with their health. This can be with the marriage or health. Deep-seated discrimination, again, with the chains, all right? Change, deep-seated discrimination. You can be 46 years old. Ooh. Great. All right. Do you even want this deck? Sorry, guys. Half of the deck fell. All right. Let's continue. Now it's all. All right. What's this? What's this Three of Swords with the star? I don't know. Maybe somebody doesn't want you to be a star too. Maybe somebody doesn't want you to be a star. Go easy on them. They're saying go easy on them. You could be from Louisiana. 1964 is significant. You can be 46 years old. Okay, but the 10th is here, April 10th. So let's go easy on them. Something about you being, yeah, they were tempted, of course. You can, I feel like somebody here has a presence online too. Can be that. It says easy street. All right, go easy on them. This can be about the heartbreak that you just suffered or something. Suffering about. Maybe they were tempted and now you don't need them. They're saying here you don't need them. All right, you don't need them. Above with the Chariot and the endings, and this is a man. You don't need him. So you don't need this man. They're saying you can be 36 years old or 37. Okay. 1963 is significant. Hazel eyes is significant as well. Definitely somebody's definitely not taking care of themselves. All right, this is what grounds you. Opportunity awaits. All right, opportunity awaits. That's right. 1947 is significant. 1974 is significant to you. Okay. What else for Aries? Opportunity awaits. That's right. Wrongs will be made right. And you're a natural leader. So there's some kind of opportunity that's coming towards you. Right. Spooky karmic. Spooky karmic. It's a sad, about that sad news. That's what that is. Yeah. Don't lose your head over it, they're saying. Don't lose your head over it. Whatever it is, they're saying. Headless H. I just got Heather for some reason. Heather on this. It doesn't even say Heather, but it looks like it just says Heather. Kiss and make up. All right, kiss and make up just came out. Kiss and make up. But maybe somebody's dragging their feet on how they feel or whatever, This is right under third party. Bringing something back. All right, bringing something back. And I think that you know what this is, whatever this is, bringing something back. I don't know. Maybe, with these addictive this poor health. Maybe somebody's trying to come back to you as well. Okay, so actions speak louder than words. They're saying action speaks louder than words. Okay, so just keep that in mind. If this person's trying to come back to you or whatever, they say to go easy on them, whatever, but action speaks louder than words. All right, you're the star. I feel like for some of you, somebody's going to be mad and they're going to be heartbroken if you go into stardom or something, or trying to become a star or something like that. They don't like that. I don't know. I'm getting that. I'm hearing that. Somebody doesn't like that. I don't like that. How scary. All right. How scary. Okay, caught and seen. Meet new booze out being, you know, meet new booze, all right? Mermaid, caught and seen. Your mermaid. Somebody caught and seen. I feel like somebody, you know, you found something out here. You look closely. Your intuition told you something here. Okay, what else? Yeah, somebody's overindulging with something too much, too fast. Somebody's overindulging in something. You know, 1989 is significant. 1998, deceitful. Somebody's trying to be deceitful, liar, liar, pants on fire, withholding the truth. What else? Give me one more from here, then I'm going to switch it up. Give me one more. Ugh. They didn't want to give me one more. Take the first one that was up. Magnetic. Extraordinary. You're irresistible. Some of you are beautiful. You know, you're beautiful. You're in the spotlight right now. 1947, again, is significant. 1974, extraordinary, irresistible. Some of you love butterflies. For some of you, the color orange is also significant. The color orange, I just heard. Orange is very different. Here, what's this? I'm trying to tell me to go here. What do you have to tell me here? What is this? What are you going to tell me from here? This. Opening up sexually. Sex life getting better. So zipper. So opening up, you're reigniting with your sex life or something. Abundance and prosperity. All right, abundance and prosperity. Sunflowers is significant. You might have sunflowers outside of your house or something. Sunflowers. Healthy life, attracting happiness right now. This is you, yeah, attracting happiness. Just be careful with the people around you who are deceitful. Withholding the truth, like I said. Something with withholding the truth. Somebody's withholding the truth from somebody. Let me see what these cards. I don't know, I feel like I need to do one more tarot here. Just one more tarot here. And then, what do you have to tell me with this? What do you got to tell me for Aries? Aries. Tell me for Aries. What is this? A union of some sort that you can't sleep? Yeah, you're moving forward. King of Wands, again, confirmation. Yeah, this is somebody moving forward. I feel like some of you, you know, you can't sleep at night for this union. You know, for some of you, you know, you have insomnia. You can't sleep, or some kind of, you know, tower happened and you had to move forward. This couple, you had to move forward from this person who was rash or something. Now you're keeping yourself guarded, but the star came out again. For some of you, yeah, you want to become a star, or, you know, some kind of fame, something. For some of you, you're in a spotlight, or you're going to be in a spotlight. Public recognition is what I'm getting here. Seven of Swords, yeah, you're protected. You're protecting yourself. You're guarding yourself, you know. People trying to keep you up at night with the Nine of Swords here. Fear and giving you a tower, but no, you're keeping yourself guarded. You have peace, hope, calm, trying to find balance. Yeah, Three of Swords came out again. Divorce, broken heart here, pain, loss, depression. Yeah, I feel like somebody definitely, action speaks louder than words, if anything. All right? Action speaks louder than words, whatever that means. Go easy on them. But action speaks louder than words. What else you have to say to them before we wrap up this reading? What else, Spirit? What else? Yeah, the Chariot. That's right. The Chariot. Confirmation. Somebody's moving forward. All right? Moving forward. There's movement going on. Deciding on where you're going, but you're departing with courage and willpower. Okay? That's right. Eight of Cups. Because you got disappointed, or you were disappointed, and you walked away. You're walking away from that's it. What doesn't resonate with you anymore. You know, could be from this person. What else? What else? One more to wrap it up. There it is again. Public recognition, guys. Six of Wands. Public recognition. Public recognition. You being the magician. Having all the tools and all the resources to manifest what you want in life. Okay? You have all the tools. You have the magician. You have all the tools in your deck on hand to create your destiny. Okay, so keep moving forward with light, love, and peace. Okay, this was your reading. I love you guys. Love, light, and peace. I will see you next time. Please be kind to one another. Please don't be mean, because you know why. Mean people suck. Okay? I love you, Aries. I'll see you soon. Peace out.